If you booked a flight on a weekend, there's a very real chance you paid more than you needed to. Not because flights suddenly became expensive, but because airlines understand exactly when most people panic book and price tickets accordingly. So before we start, hit subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone planning a trip. Because on Passport Pending, we help you travel smarter and keep more money in your pocket. Today, I'm breaking down the real best day to book flights, what actually affects airline pricing, and why most advice online is outdated. And stay with me, because the biggest pricing advantage isn't even about the day you book. It's about something almost nobody checks. Let me start with a question. Have you ever checked a flight price on Friday, waited a few days, and suddenly it jumped by $80 or $100? Most people assume that's bad luck. It isn't. Airline pricing operates on behavioral patterns, not fairness. And once you understand those patterns, you stop guessing and start timing the market. Myth. There is one magical booking day. For years, people believed Tuesday was the guaranteed cheapest day to book flights. You've probably heard that advice. And here's the truth. Tuesday used to matter, but not for the reason people think. Years ago, airlines released weekly fare adjustments late Monday nights. Competitors matched prices by Tuesday morning, creating temporary price drops. Today, pricing updates happen constantly, sometimes thousands of times per day. So the idea of one guaranteed cheap booking day is outdated. But here's where it gets interesting. Even though prices update constantly, human behavior hasn't changed. And that's where opportunity exists. Why weekends are secretly the worst time to book. Most casual travelers search flights on weekends. They finally have free time. They start dreaming about vacations. They browse destinations. Airline algorithms interpret this surge in searches as rising demand. And demand signals push prices upward. You're not just seeing prices, you're seeing reactions to collective behavior. Strategic travelers avoid competing with weekend demand entirely. The actual best time window to book data across major booking platforms consistently shows something important. Flights are often cheaper when booked midweek, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. But the real advantage isn't mystical timing. It's reduced competition, fewer searches, lower demand signals, more stable pricing environments. Booking during midweek mornings, before peak browsing hours begin, often exposes lower fares before demand ramps up again. Think of it like shopping before a crowd enters the store. Now, here's the part most travelers never realize. Because when you book matters far less than when airlines drop prices. And this is where experienced travelers gain their biggest edge. Airlines don't lower prices randomly. Airlines adjust fares based on seat inventory, competitor pricing, route demand, historical booking data, seasonal forecasting. If seats aren't selling fast enough, prices may drop temporarily to stimulate demand. These drops often happen early in the week when airlines evaluate weekend sales performance. Meaning deals frequently appear Monday night through Wednesday. But they don't last long, sometimes only hours, which leads directly to the mistake costing travelers the most money. Mistake: manually checking prices. Most people repeatedly search flights themselves. That behavior actually works against you. Each search contributes demand data. Instead, strategic travelers automate tracking. Price alerts monitor routes continuously and notify you instantly when fares fall. No guessing, no stress, no constant checking. I've linked the exact flight alert tools I personally use below. They're free and part of the booking stack I rely on every trip. Quick reality check. When you combine midweek booking price alerts, flexible dates correct booking window flights, stop feeling expensive. They start feeling predictable. And this is just one layer of the full flight optimization system. The hidden factor nobody talks about: booking day versus flying day. Here's where many travelers get confused. The best day to book is not the same as the best day to fly. Flying Tuesday, Wednesday, or Saturday often costs less because fewer business travelers compete for seats. So the real strategy looks like this: book midweek, fly off-peak days. That combination alone can cut hundreds from long-haul trips. Psychological trap airlines rely on airlines understand urgency better than anyone. You see, only 3 seats left, prices rising, countdown timers. Your brain switches into loss avoidance mode. You rush, you book, you overpay. Strategic travelers do the opposite. They track first, wait for drops, then execute quickly when pricing aligns. Confidence replaces panic. Let's zoom out. There isn't one magical booking day. There is a system. Search midweek. Avoid weekend demand. Track prices automatically. Book within optimal windows. Fly on lower demand days. When stacked together, travel becomes optimized instead of reactive. If you travel even once or twice a year, applying this strategy could save thousands over time. That's another vacation funded purely by smarter booking decisions. And if you want the complete flight booking framework, including real booking walkthroughs, timing checklists, and the exact process I use, I've put everything inside Passport Pending Academy linked below. One final truth: the biggest pricing mistake travelers make is assuming flight prices are fixed. They're not. They're behavioral. And once you understand behavior, you stop paying premium prices. If this helped you rethink how you book flights, hit subscribe, like, and share this with someone planning their next trip. And tell me in the comments, when do you usually book your flights? Safe travels, and I'll see you in the next Passport Pending video.